Hello, this is Dr. Janet Hall, and I'm a clinical psychologist, hypnotherapist, author and sex therapist from Melbourne, Australia, where I have my Richmond Hill Psychology Clinic. And I want to talk to you today about a problem that is fairly constantly presenting itself in my sex therapy clinic. And it's where the partner, the male partner, is really frustrated because his woman's not willing to have sex with him, and that he doesn't seem to know how to get her to say yes. Some guys have tried saying nothing, and one guy said after 6 months he realised he hadn't had sex, he was waiting for her to initiate it. Now, don't take this badly, guys, but many women say they just never think about sex, but once it starts they get aroused and they get sex-cited, and then they're happy to enjoy a good sex session, particularly if they have an orgasm and that they facilitate their guy's orgasm. But recently a guy said to me, "But Dr. Jan, I've tried everything." And he had tried asking softly and gently, "Darling, do you think we could make love?" He'd asked for a sex date. "Darling, do you think we could make a time for a sex date, maybe on Saturday night? Get the kids minded overnight so that we've got the house free, and you know, I'll buy you something sexy to wear. We can have some champers." And she said no, that she was going to a movie night with the girls on Saturday night, and she didn't offer an alternative, which I think is not very fair. I always think that it's okay to be able to say no to sex, but you know, maybe you've got a good reason, like a headache or a really bad period, or you're really tired, or a little bit ill perhaps. But why not make your partner feel good by saying, "So look, as soon as I'm well, and let's aim for, say, Wednesday night, we'll get together for some special loving then." So he tried asking softly, he tried asking for a sex date, and then he got a bit cheeky and I think doomed, really, because this was never going to work. You know what he did? He asked her every hour over one evening. So I hope we can have sex soon. How about some sex, darling? Hopefully he never said that horrible Australian joke, you know. How about a root? I suppose a root is out of the question. That's what guys tell me, that they joke about themselves. Anyway, that did not work. So here is my special answer to this dilemma, and I think it's only fair. My recommendation is that you have an agreement that you will alternate as to who is going to initiate sex. So that means that the woman has to agree that every second time that they have sex, she is going to initiate it. That way, I mean, if you're one of these people that believes in strictly spontaneous sex, she's going to have to remember that it's her turn and take responsibility for that. But after all, ladies, you know, this is what you signed up for in going into a relationship, that you would have a regular, good, quality sex life. And so, you know, it's not good enough for you to just say, "I'm avoiding it," or "He's always after sex, he's always asking me." Because if you had this guideline that I'm suggesting, if you alternated who was going to initiate sex, then it's just a given and it would happen. It's as a parenting expert that I say to parents, why don't you alternate who sits in the front seat a week and week about with your kids to eliminate the fights as to whose turn it is. So in this case, it's a wonderful suggestion, I think, for you to maintain a regular quality sex life. So if you'd like to ask me any questions about this technique, or come and see me or Skype me for a session, please email me, jan@drjanethall.com.au, or if you'd like to go to my shop online and see my MP3s and ebooks, please go to www.drjanethall.com. And I wish you a sensational sex life, because you deserve it.